All right, Uncultured has reached 35,000 followers, so we're going to do a walk and talk Q&A through my favorite grocery store in downtown Vancouver. This place is great for live seafood. As you can see, we have lobsters and grouper, clams. You can't get this many places in Vancouver. There's our famous Dungeness crab. So first question is, why do you cover so much Filipino food? Well, there's an easy answer for that. And that's that I actually started eating Filipino food by accident. And I used to think it was just adobo and pancit, but came to realize that it's a very funky, in-depth, diverse cuisine with a lot of interesting components, lots of fermented goods, lots of salty products, lots of varied vegetables that I've never had. And I found that it had a lot to offer as far as complexity and variety of dishes. And at the time I had really close proximity to New York and New Jersey, where there's huge Filipino communities and a lot of true Filipino restaurants that truly served home cooking and Filipino home cooking. And they were developed in sort of the 80s and 90s, so they had that mom and pop feel. They weren't these sort of new flashy places. So over 40 or 50 vlogs I was able to go and experience that and see different dishes that were, I think, hard to find anywhere in North America outside of probably New York and New Jersey. The other reason, they watch a lot of YouTube. Filipino people watch a lot of YouTube, and anytime you create content on YouTube, it's nice to have people that engage, that comment, that follow, and it's fun to talk to that audience. As somebody who loves food and loves exploring different food cultures, that's really rewarding to be able to go eat stuff and get feedback. You should use this condiment, you should use calamansi there. Try eating that with a bit of vinegar. It's just funner is not a word, to experience it and share it with a bigger audience. We're going to see what else we can find down this wonderful aisle here, because we've now reached the condiment section, which, as you can see, there's all sorts of incredible stuff. Let's see if we can actually find something Filipino. Shrimp paste, fried fish paste, crispy prawn oil. Here you go. Now you're getting into the sauteed shrimp paste. Here we go. Can you say bagoong? A true Filipino condiment there. I think it's in Bicol Express, things like that. The next question, where are you from? I am from Vancouver, BC, is where I originally am from. Lived in New York many years. I grew up working in restaurants, working in French restaurants mostly, and was a chef for many years, but really got into traveling and food in my mid-20s. And when I can't travel abroad, I love to just go to truly mom and pop, independently owned restaurants from different cultures. And that is something that I sort of satiates the need for me to want to travel, but when I can't, it's nice to get on a subway, go somewhere for an hour, and see something new. We've now reached the dried mango section of TNT, which has an incredible offering. As you can see, a full shelf of dried fruit. Oh, here we go. Here's some classic Vancouver stuff. You got some smoked salmon going. We showed you the Dungeness crab earlier. And now we've got lots of salmon. And also Singapore-style street jerky, which we've had an episode of that in New York. But we also do a good version here in Vancouver. The last question I wanted to cover is, people always ask me, where are you going to go next? Well, I always said that at 100,000 I'd go to the Philippines, which I've been there once, but I went there a long time ago and I didn't totally comprehend the depth and diversity of Filipino cooking. I remember just eating a lot of noodles and a lot of adobo, and if I went back I would probably go to smaller, less touristy islands and really try to dive in to different regional foods. I ate a lot of roast pork, I remember that, but it would be fun to go back and do it properly with more knowledge that I have after doing so many vlogs with Filipino food. So I would also love to go to Laos. I also want to do more of Africa. And I am very interested by Central Asia. I did a couple posts on Kyrgyzstan and Uzbekistan, but the food there is really intriguing to me, and I enjoy it immensely. We are now in the kitchen tool section. As you can see, TNT has it all. You can buy pots and pans for 30 bucks Canadian. You can do the math on the Filipino conversion, but not bad prices. You've also got yourself some cleavers if you need it, skewers if you were to do some classic Filipino barbecue maybe. So what's next? I guess bonus question, what's next in Vancouver? Well, I will probably go to the odd Filipino place, but the best thing to find here is regional Chinese food. Vancouver is known for incredible regional Chinese food. You can go and you can find amazing food from different places, from Shanghai, from Yunnan, from the western part of China. Incredible seafood. Look, we even have durian here. Musang King durian. Why not? Beauty. You've also got a ton of fresh vegetables. Look at all this. All these Chinese greens. Red spinach sprout. So as you can see, there's a bustling supermarket which started in Vancouver. I think it was acquired recently, but it is a Vancouver staple, TNT. A lot of crazy shoppers having fun. And I want to wrap this up by saying, ooh, look at these snake beans. That's amazing. Maybe they have empalaya here. Empalaya? Ginseng empalaya. Probably, the bitter gourd. They probably have it here. We've got some hanging barbecue and duck. So I want to finish by saying this. I thank everyone that's ever watched a video up until this 35,000 subscriber mark. I'll keep going. I'll keep trying to find stuff that's interesting. And until next time, thanks for watching.